she's gone.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm alone again. Did I not take the time to spend on you or on me, on everything that came between? Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm alone.
It's hard to believe it, but my mother doesn't live in this house anymore. I think it's gonna be the first time ever that I've been alone. I mean, more than for like a half an hour or whatever in the 55 years of this house. I really have never been alone here. There were 7 of us when I was a kid. 2 girls, 3 boys, mom and dad. So alone is not really something that came up a lot.
Oh, Jesus Christ, or is that blaspheme again?
Here's my mother's new place.
Should we be focused on me, my friend?
It's cute. Here she is, seeing it for the first time. She's cute too. I can only imagine what all this is like for her. You know, Mom is not an adventurous person. She's lived in 3 places her entire life. The house she was born in, the first duplex my parents moved to after they were married, and the house. So this 4th step to a little apartment where she's surrounded by people, where there are activities scheduled all day long, where she goes and eats her dinner sitting at a table with new people every day. She's actually being pretty brave with this whole thing.
Hi. Hi, Captain.
This is a lady who has never even driven a car. Well, she drove once on a learner's permit, and according to my dad, she did great, but when she parked the car, she executed a perfect parallel and then yanked the keys out, tossed them to my father, and told him she was never going to do that again. She's not exactly been chasing new experiences all her life. She keeps looking to me to translate for her when people speak, and as much as I want to break her of that habit, I can't ignore her when she's struggling. I mean, she's my mother. So I end up jumping in. The only solution really is for me to be here less and to leave her on her own more, and that, it's scary. One thing I was worried about is how different the bed is oriented than it was in the house. See, she's always slept on, I guess you'd say it's the left side of the bed, and left the other side for my dad, even though he's been gone for 4 years. At the house, she sleeps facing the door. So she just, if she has to pee in the middle of the night, she just has to get up, walk a few steps, she's through the door, and then the bathroom's right there. But see, here, the door's on the totally other side of the bed. When she woke up at about 3 a.m. to use the bathroom, she swung her legs over the side the way she has done 100 times before. She got up and she walked straight into a wall. Where is it? She kept saying to me. Where? I can't get out. Where is it? She insisted that the door should be there. You know, she demanded it to be there. It's always been there before. No matter how many times I pointed it out to her, no matter how clear I made it, that the door is on the other side of the bed in this room, she just wouldn't or couldn't hear me. Boy, can I relate to that, because when things don't happen the way I expect them to, you know, when I'm suddenly faced with a wall that was never there before, I tend to do a lot of arguing. You know, I insist that it's not right and that it should be made right, and you know, when I'm in it, I don't really think to just look and see if maybe I'm on the wrong side of the bed, if maybe there's a door there that I'm just not really seeing. I just, you know, I fight it. It's the whole acceptance piece, right? That's the part that probably we all struggle with. Talk about acceptance. I'm gonna be 60 this week, and that's older than I ever expected to be. Not that I thought I was gonna die young, I never thought about it. And here I am.
Jesus Christ, I'll be your Judas again. Your crown of thorns, your Jerusalem.
I'm worrying about leaving my mom alone to fend for herself, but when it's my turn, you know, when I'm her age, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be alone. I don't have kids, I don't have a spouse. I don't have anybody to make sure the place I land is the right place for me. And there's something to be said for being alone, for knowing how to be alone, right? I mean, it's a skill a lot of people don't have. But there's the opposite, too. What makes a place like where my mother is work is that it's a community. I can already see, after only a few days there, I can see it working its magic on my mom. I tried to be that for her, that community, but in the end, I think we were just two people who were basically alone together. She fought going there so hard for so long, and then one day she just rolled over to the other side of the bed and there was the door. Which is good because I think she needed all those people she's got around her now. I need that too, and that's one of the things I think about now that I'm not so young. And I'm not holding my breath for the flash mob you guys owe me, but maybe you'll do a virtual flash mob?